What up, guys? Welcome to 247 Motorsports.
This is the bar that Ash built with one of our friends. Got up top, you got all the kids' trophies. Well, it's never good when things get quiet at this house, so coming back till I find the boy. I see him sitting on the ramp, so we'll have to see what happened.
What happened?
What do we do when we fall down? Get back on it? Let's get it fired up.
Motor day. But I just feel like something else was holding it.
I don't know. It's been too long. I don't remember.
This just seems to go with it. Maybe this is because of the bolts I'm gonna go in. Like it's like that. It's like this far away. I just feel like
I don't care how you feel. This was always dangling off there.
I hear you, but there was a bolt in here. Like this is so worn. This had 2 bolts on it. Maybe my turbos were just different, but I'm telling you, it's like it's far away from touching the top one. It's a little frustrating when it's been 6.5, almost 7 months since we've even looked at this motor. So we kind of have no idea where things may go. But we did it. Hey guys. Yeah, a little dirty. Nice little pony, no makeup, whatever. First, I didn't want to make any changes to the car. I just wanted it to go back to the way it was, just fix it. We all know how that goes. I'm excited.
What's up, guys? Well, we just got some packages delivered to us finally that we've been waiting for the wife's car. She doesn't know we got them yet, so hopefully she likes them. It's gonna be a little bit of a surprise. What are you doing? You're playing basketball? Why aren't you on the dirt bike?
I don't know. Why aren't you?
I don't know. You tell me. What happened?
I don't know.
Well, hey, Mom.
What up, YouTube?
What are you doing?
Finally finished working. Ready to go work on the car and get some fuel system done.
Is that what we're doing tonight?
Yeah, you ready?
What are you working on here?
We did some gold
Well,
tonight.
what?
We powder coat. BadAsh Coatings, www.badashcoatings.net.
Jeez.
You turn your trash into treasure.
What'd you do today?
Today we did some gold wheels for Schoolboy. Gonna be a little matchy-matchy from what he already has just on his second set.
Oh, his street lights, huh? Some stuff that got sandblasted today. 9-inch center section. Got some more drag wheels and some other rims for some dailies that we got powder coated. Some intake parts. Skinnies that got to get done. So, well, we got a surprise for you.
Surprise.
Yeah.
What kind of surprise?
I don't know. Let's walk down to the barn and find out.
Uh-oh.
Go.
Is it a good surprise or a bad surprise?
I don't know. You never know with race cars.
Is this a good surprise or a bad surprise?
There's the real race car right there. The Bama performed TDI Jetta. That's our big 53-foot trailer that we tow these junks around in on every weekend. This is the humble abode. The little man's got some BMX ramps out there and a couple little dirt bike deals. And what do you think you got down there?
I have no idea. I'm genuinely scared. What? How?
So her car's usually, well, here, tell us, what's your car usually on?
We usually run Billet Specialties, 17-inch ET Street R drag radials. We've been looking for some 15s. We want to run some slicks. We want to go faster. Where did this come from?
Well, that's your surprise.
Oh, rad.
Explain why we have race stars instead of billet specialties real quick.
Oh, Glenn. I don't know. We couldn't get these 15s. What is it, 15 by 10?
Yeah, well, it's a 15 by 9 with a 6.5-inch back spacing, and the billet specialties barrel's just a little bit too small, so it wouldn't clear our 15-inch bare brake conversion on this car.
Boom.
So also, you haven't seen any of this stuff yet.
I was moving on. Red Horse. Evan always takes care of us. I feel like he spoils us. I'm excited to open that one.
So what's in that?
This is what we're gonna open and do tonight.
So these are all
Sure.
her new fuel system for fuel lines, trans cooler lines, and a few things for the air to water. But the next person that hooked her up and has always hooked her up is
Pete. We love you, Pete.
Yep.
Circle D.
You gotta take a look at this bad boy. I mean, Circle D is just killer. I mean, look at their packaging even is just absolutely ridiculous. And then, you know, I haven't had a bolt together converter except for a year on my small tire car, and now she's already got one for the street car. So this thing should be pretty gangster. And then also,
well, we've always run Circle D, so we were OG.
yeah, it's just a new style, a little bit different stator and everything else. And instead of a weld together, a bolt together. And then we're changing the gear in the car to try to get. We don't race as much quarter mile anymore, so we're trying to pick up a little bit of ET on this car because it's really heavy. They had a really low gear, so we went up a little bit in gearing. So that's a motive gear from Strange. You want to show them the car?
Sweet. So exciting. We have the race car, and we have the street car.
I think she's got that
And
backwards.
whoops.
What are we doing to this thing this winter?
Oh my goodness. I think what started as a freshen up turned into like, if we're gonna do it, let's make the necessary safety and, you know, motor safety changes that we really wanted to do. So we did a new fuel pump the other night. We got that mounted right behind me.
It's kind of dark, but
We're gonna run a Aeromotive 5.0 brushless pump. Last season we ran, correct me, a 444 wall.
a 444 hat with 3 Walbro pumps in the tank.
Boom, I don't even know how to say it because I
And
hated
tell them
it.
why it was a nightmare.
Hated it so much. So we had triple relays in that, and you know, if you would blow a relay, you wouldn't even know. So in this case, obviously if something goes wrong, the whole pump will shut off. We won't be pushing fuel through our motor.
It won't lean out.
Yeah.
And that's what happened, right?
Twice, I think.
Twice.
2 times.
Once we lost the pump and once we lost the relay.
We had to go on the hunt a couple times for some relays at races, so that was probably one of the most important changes that I wanted to make to the car, because it was something that we couldn't see happening if it was happening. So excited about that. We put a tubular K-member in the car, which is also super exciting.
So as you can see, the brakes all got pinked because of her, and she pinked her tubular K-member as well, you know, the conveniency of powder coating at home.
We can't run a red tubular K-member. I think we thought that this was gonna shed more weight than maybe it really did.
Here's the stock
I
one.
personally think it looks cleaner and nicer and obviously prettier, but not really sure besides that if we lost much weight or if it really did.
Well, convenience, definitely easier to work on it. Where everything's still not tidied up quite yet. We just got done putting the motor in it, putting the turbo kit back on. What turbo kit you got?
We're running comp turbo 67. So we jumped up a little bit, but super excited. Brandon's obviously been running comp on his car, and yeah, we'll see if she's gonna wake this one up a little bit.
So what do we got going on back here? What rear end you got?
Well, we run in IRS. God, do we like this? Do we hate this? I don't know.
Well, I mean,
how we feel about
so
this.
you know, these S550s, they don't have torque boxes like a standard Mustang, like from the Fox body to the New Edge, or even the 05 to 2010, or even the 11 to 14s. When they went to the S550 and these IRSs are bolted into the frame, so there's not torque boxes, so it's not as easy to just do a swap of a solid rear axle like you would like to have to literally fabricate everything from scratch. So we're not at that point yet. It is, however, a really heavy duty 9-inch G-force rear end with really heavy duty axles. So this should get the job done.
Yeah.
We've never had a problem with the rear end in the car. The car's super heavy. What are we weighing in at?
4,020
Yep.
pounds for
With you in it.
Yep, with me driving.
Yep.
So she's kind of a tank, and
Speaking of tank, what did we do here show us what we built for a tank?
well, first I guess basically we moved our gas tank from
Right.
you know, somewhat of the middle of the car all the way into the trunk of the car, which is awesome because I think, as everybody likes to say, I like to add weight in my trunk. So now we're putting the gas in the trunk. We're giving me some trunk space because Phil Goodrich over at Boostleggers built me this custom gas tank drop-in for my spare tire. We got our, you know, water box mounted right to it. It's clean, it looks gorgeous. We're thinking about powder coating it, maybe carpeting it. We're not sure what we're gonna do yet, but this is exciting just to move the weight back. Phil did an awesome job. Thank you so much. Now it's time to get these wheels out of the box and try and fit them on my car. We haven't found a company yet that makes 15s that can fit on the S550 while clearing the knuckles and the calipers. I'm excited.
Moment of truth. So far, so good.
Did they hit it? Hitting something.
All I got to do is grind down this knuckle. It's good.
It's good, it's good, it's good.
So that's our 15. little room out of the
So
knuckle.
excited.
Right here. I gotta take this knob down, which I already knew I was gonna have to do, and we're good to go.
These are our billet specialties. We love you, Glenn. Billet's my fave. I obviously always wear their stuff. They spoil me. So now I can drive on my 17s. We go fast on my 15s. Well, now that our wheels fit, let's open up the rest of these boxes. Of course. Huge thank you to Kevin Fitz. Oh my god. Oh my god. Red Horse Performance. Awesome. Badass. These, we got some L's.
Also referred to as 90s. That L fitting. I'll remember that next time I search for one.
Look at more L's. You're a fucking loser.
Yeah. This is your dash 10 for the feed line.
We got some
E85 capable.
dash 8.
Here's all the dash 8, which will Y to the rails, and it will also be the return line. Short of that, we just got a whole bunch of fittings.
Kevin, I'm swimming in fittings.
Now these fittings are pretty badass. They go together super easy. Oh, hold on, bear with me. Now you can literally clamp the fittings here. You can clamp them long ways there. And then he also was cool enough to send us this tool to spin them on with that does not scratch anything. It grabs it and then you just spin the fittings on when it's there. How's it look? Look like we got everything?
This is so awesome.
So this is Mama's new fuel system with she showed you guys the new sump and the Aeromotive pump. So be good to go. We're gonna run this car on pump E85 again this year. So yeah, we got a lot of work to do, but what do you think? Maybe 2 weeks?
No, we need less than 2 weeks.
I think we're gonna be
need
about
to-
2 weeks out before this car is ready to go.
Just
So
thought he was racing tomorrow.
yeah, still kind of do, but that'll be a private conversation.
So tonight I get to learn how to do a gear change in this rear end. A little nervous because we all kind of know Brandon's patience level, but here we go.
How are we looking?
One more. Kidding me. I'm not gonna sit here.
a little
I'm
fart.
not gonna sit here and chill.
It's just,
I can't do
it's just a
this.
little fart. That's whatever you fed me. I heard it was good for your health.
My stench. You tell her it's good for her, but
All right, so here.
I knew it. I knew it. He stinks. Nope, don't leave me. Don't leave me alone with him. You don't leave me alone.
so what are you doing?
Took the rear end out.
How come?
Ready to change the rear gear. We're gonna go a little faster in the 8th. Hopefully.
So you think?
That's what I know.
That's what you know?
So not fun.
The deal is with these G-Force 9-inch rear ends is they have this billet plate right here, and you got these 3 Allen bolts that all you get is this little slot to get them out. So it was pretty much impossible to get the top ones out in the car, so we had to drop the whole rear K-member out of the car to take that off so that we can get the center section out so that we can change the rear gear. So it's not the most fun job, but that's the easiest way to do it from everything I've read. So I'm gonna let her fight with these bolts a little bit, and then we'll get this center section support out. Be able to swap the gear then.
Fucking. Fuck.
give it to it. There it is.
We're having fun, we're having fun, right? What?
I'm not having fun. So let me see some big sockets. Probably a 15/16 wrench. Here, these silver handles. Just pull that fucker out there. Slide it up.
We have created an utter disaster. On a positive note, everything's actually run pretty smoothly. Time to wrap it up and see what we have in store for tomorrow.
I can scrape right now.
Whoops. So there I was, just casually walking by the bench when I happened to see these O-rings. Now, I'm a little terrified to mention the O-rings because these turbo housings were awful to put in. Okay, so he's real mad. I told him shit happens. We gotta take the turbo housings back off, which is totally a royal pain in the ass. But we gotta do what we gotta do. Wanna make sure we don't have any boost leaks. And those seals are super, super important. So we got 6 little bolts. Hopefully we can detach the turbo housing and just slide the O-ring back in there. But we'll see what he says when he comes back in here. It's the home stretch. I dropped the fucking bolt. Almost the home stretch. Turbos are coming back off. New wheels are gonna go on. New fuel lines. Trans is gonna go in. Converter's gonna go in. Excited. One more. Should pretend it never happened, then he can't be mad, right? And if you have an S550 Coyote car, you totally understand that there's no room to work. One more. Oh, impossibleness. Impossible. Maybe not. That way. Welcome back. Are you okay? Okay, we fixed it. Easy fix. Simple problem, right?
Simple, real simple.
I love you, Comp Turbo.
Mm-hmm.
Super simple.
Super fucking, yeah.
Well, there you have it. I told myself I'd keep this under 30 minutes because I'm not sure who wants to hear or see me talk for 30 minutes. Tune in next time as we're going to be doing the converter, the trans, new wheels, getting around the dyno, and all the rewiring. Hopefully we can make MKE where we're there to defend our title for the 3rd time.